Hello everyone. Today we are going to see and learn what is framework, or more precisely if I say what is software framework. So what I am going to do over here is that I will take a real world example. With that I will just integrate it up what is software framework, so that you can understand very nicely what how the framework is working in some. So I'm taking an example of a creation of a house. So what all building stages are there to construct a house? So as we know that, and then we are going to integrate it with the software part. Good. So as we know that the first part is what? Foundation setting, the base we need to set it up. The second stage is what? Is framing and roofing. And the third stage is once all the construction has been done completed, then we are ready to go. Isn't it? Ready to move in the agri. So I'll be just integrating both the side by side so that you can understand easily how the process of software framework is also working in this place. This basically framing and roofing part will be taken as a software. Fine. So as we know that the first part what we have is the foundation, base setting. So what we have done is that we have set the base of a house. Okay. Same way, and if I consider the same thing in coming to our software application development, what we need to do is that we need to have an integrated development environment, IDE, or the editor where we need to write the lines of a code and compile those lines of a code, execute those lines of a code, and then we are creating the creating a software, isn't it? So the foundation we have done is that installing the particular software or IDE. Good. Now the second stage is what? The second stage is framing and roofing. So we need to have a house, the pillars and all those things we need to frame it up. Where this part the frame will be there, this part the pillars will be there, and all those things. Coming to our computer technology, what we need to do is that we will be installing the framework, we will be downloading the framework, and here's the execution of what our frameworks play a role over here. Okay, fine. So that framing and all, so what we the basic things which we required will be given, will be provided by the framework which are already existing, and there itself we will be having a software framework playing up. Coming to that, as we know that in frameworks there are classes and functions. So which all classes and functions I require for my execution of software application, for my development, I'll just call and I'll use those existing classes and functions which are written in the framework. Means, for example, if I consider a web application, if I'm going to create it, I need to have a home page, I need to have a nav bar, I need to have a contact us page, and all those things. Those things I can easily take from my what? Framework. The software part I can easily take. Now those basics things has been done, but as per our requirement in the software application, I need some extra features also. So those extra features can be written by myself by creating a user defined function. I'll be creating the function, I'll be creating a class that will come under what? Construction stage 2, where I'm constructing the house as per, I mean, one more boundaries I want, one more balconies I want, one on corridors I want, as per that. So as per my requirement, the basic structure has been given by the framework. Those are the basics, like doors will be there, windows will be there, and extra features we need to create it. Same way I am creating my extra features in the software by writing my own function, by writing my own code. Once the basic function used from the framework has been done, plus the functions or the classes which I have created it, one both integrated with the one both get combined, then at last what happened? Our software application is been done. As like in this case, house, so construction stage 1 plus construction stage 2, and then what? We got a beautiful house at the end of where it is easy to move. Same way in the software, the mandatory or the basics part I have taken from the framework, written my own features, integrated it up, and developed the software we have there. So let's go with the definition of a framework, what exactly is. So a framework or a software framework is a kind of template. All the structure, a skeleton will be given to you, and you just have to put the mass over there. That is it. It's a kind of template, schema, technology based, Okay, it will be technology because we are doing the computation over there. Conceptual structure will be provided, or a frame will be given. A boundaries, all those frame will be given to us. We have to use those. Or software model for developing a software application. Why we are using this framework? For developing a software, isn't it? So software application. The thing is that these developed software need not to be only web. It can be any time. Means these developed software applications, okay, maybe your any type of application, like, okay, likewise you can have a web application, you can have a standalone application. Okay, both will work fine. That was the definition of a file. Now a framework. Now we gonna see some of the existing frameworks of the web application mostly. So there is Django, which is a web framework written in Python only. ASP.NET, okay. There is AngularJS, React.OS. So these are several frameworks are existing, which are in popular in huge demand. Why these are separated on the front end, back end. As per if I want to use a framework for the front end, which people can see it, those things are coming under your front end.